Started in summer of 2017 and is ending in winter of 2018. The T.O. Mike Memorial Cup Series is finally coming to a close. It's been half a year since T.O. Mike died. Wonder if he's surprised that his memory is living on in a series about a season of racing in a video game. Cars crashing each other off and everything. I don't know. It's been fun. That's the point. Just one thing I could change. I'd make happy hour an actual hour long. What's up, peeps? It's hanafuda. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the final race of the 2017 T.O. Mike Memorial Cup Series. Obviously, the GOAT is on pole today here in Homestead, Miami. Because reasons, Zachary Taylor starts next to him in an actual Ford. Definitely want to be cheering him on for the Ford EcoBoost 400. Might add a snarky title to that as well. We got Patrick Smith, Kana Matsuda, Shirika Takahashi, Isaiah Monica, Jeff Lewis, one of the contenders for the championship. He is an entire 110 points behind Derek Hamill, but he is starting up front, so he needs to have a very good finish. And speaking of Derek Hamill, we'll get to him soon. We got Sonic Tina, Yuki Nagata, Ryan Monica, Eric Monica, Bob and Flobo, Adam Lewis, Rupert Weissmuller, Yukio Hagiwara, NASCAR, Tobis Hibiki, Bob Smith, Reggie Filzane, Daniel Voilas, Nick Bees, Constantine Von Bartleben, John Tron, Ryan Lewis, Tito Peters, Chai Sadiki, Azza Samir, James Sonas, Chip McGee, Ryan Herman. And here's Derek Hamill starting in the bottom 10 of the field, so he's got a lot of work to do if he's going to hold on to his championship lead, I believe. But this is good for Jeff Lewis, because the lower Derek Hamill finishes, the higher chance that he has to steal it away. He starts alongside Tori Hamill, Derek Hamill does. We got Hibiki Gana, Zach Mills, Taylor Bryan Price, Michael Pedersen, Takumi Fujiwara, Alan Walker, and rounding out the field, Alexander Cornish, and Ahidaka, for that matter. 27 laps around this oval in Florida, southern Florida. A lot of questions can be answered with we live in southern Florida. Why is there an alligator walking down the street, Daddy? We live in southern Florida. When do we have a chimney, Daddy? We live in southern Florida. Why is UCF so much better, Daddy? We live in southern Florida. Green flag is out. We are underway. We're underway here at Homestead, Miami, and the GOAT has just jumped the entire field. Very slow start from all of them. And the GOAT's going to be out for one of his dominating runs. We don't really have to pay much attention to that. I think we all know what's going to happen to the GOAT. He's going to crash off in some spectacular fashion, and then maybe take out a few of the back markers or something while he's at it. Zachary Taylor having to fight off Kana Matsuda. Those two are at the front of this entire pack here, which is miles behind the GOAT already. Oh dear. Matsuda has the advantage of the inside line, but Taylor has the advantage of having a faster car out of turn 4. He's gonna cross the line in second. Kana Matsuda's gonna be third. Patrick Smith 4th, Shirika Takahashi 5th, Isaiah Monica 6th, Jeff Lewis 7th, very good for him. Sonic Tina 8th, Ryan Monica 9th, rounding out the top 10. Yuki Nagata, let's take a look at where Derek Hamill is. I think we're going to be doing quite a bit of following on Derek Hamill today. He is currently running in 29th position between Hibiki Ganaha, Chad Exotic. You look at that brilliant move to defend the position against Hibiki Ganaha. Ganaha looking very aggressive behind him, trying to go for that inside line. He's denied her that opportunity, and he himself is getting behind Chad Exotic. He could very well get some help from Hibiki Ganaha in present moment if, you know, which team they're on matters more important than the fact that they work for, you know, they're the same idol agency. But you saw Ganaha go to the outside line as if to give Exotic a run. Oh man, these Japanese names are really tripping me up today of all days. You see Jontron getting passed by Azusa Miura, and here comes Ganaha once again, try to get by Derek Hamill on the inside. Entirely sure that she can do it. She is getting help, of course, from Kasatagi, but then, well, Hamill's stuck behind Tron as well, so that might cause a bit of an issue. Yeah, he's looking a bit stuck, but Ganaha's going to file behind, while Miura tries to get behind Von Bartolome. Get behind by Von Bartolome, and you see Hamill go right to the inside to try to get by Jontron as well. Derek Hamill just doing a fantastic job of making his way up the field. He had a torrid time, as you might have been able to tell in qualifying. It's definitely good for Jeff Lewis, of course. As Jeff Lewis goes down Shiriki Takashi's inside, he's definitely going to want to try to make the move past her and take 5th place. That's going to be very good for him. He's probably not going to be pleased at the news of Derek Hamill moving up the field as much as he is. He's past Tron. He's trying to get by Von Bartolome. Von Bartolome trying to hold that position from the outside line. I'm not entirely sure he's going to do it. It's a drag race for 24th position. Von Bartolome is going to win it. It does put Derek Hamill up into 25th spot. Very good, and Hamill's getting some help from Jontron. That's fantastic stuff. Oh, it's for 24th, because Miura had taken 24th. So it's for 25th, okay. Miura in 24th is now looking to defend from Derek Hamill. I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen either. I say a lot of the same words a bunch of times, so if well, by the end of the season it should be pretty monotonous. Dust it off and use it again, and, you know, clean as you like. I don't know the words I'm trying to find, but it's a drag race between two Chevys, Hamill and Miura to the line. Miura's going to win this race, but well, this lap is over, but the race sure as hell ain't. Hamill looking to be under a bit of trouble with Voiles in the way. People going pretty slow through this turn. How's the goat doing? The goat's doing pretty lonely, it looks like. Here come Patrick Smith and Jeff Lewis on the inside line. Shiriki Takashi and Kana Matsuda on the outside line. They're going to be wanting to hold their positions, do as best they can. Lewis in a sandwich between Smith and Nagato. It's going to be another drag race, this time between Lewis and Takahashi for 5th position. And, well, Takahashi's going to win that one. Patrick Smith, obviously. Nope. Bits and nudges from Jeff Lewis on Patrick Smith's rear end. He's clearly not pleased with him. He wants him to get out of the way. But you should be slightly more worried about Derek Hamill moving up the field. Slightly. That's Lewis trying to go to the inside, and Smith moving out of the way. And in front of Takahashi. That's definitely going to be a great help to Jeff Lewis. He clearly got the memo. Maybe the spotters had to have their own conversation as well while they were at it. Lewis having a push from Weissmuller and Hagiwara until they file up to the inside. It was nearly 3 wide for a second there, but it's not anymore. Jeff Lewis still in 6th spot. He just can't get by either Smith or Takahashi. It's definitely a bit of an annoyance for him, and that's the goat heading out of turn 4. It's the last of the pack heads through turn 2. It's to go down the front straight, so you can get an idea of just how far behind the rest of the field is with these cars still bunched up, trying to jostle for their own positions. 3 wide with Isaiah Monaco, Eric Monaco, and Bob Smith. Also 3 wide, Yuki Nagato, Soba Sabiki, and Sanaki Altina. A bunch of dicey racing here. It's now 3 wide in the background with Isaiah Monaco, Bob and Flova, and well, it was Reggie Filzane, but Reggie Filzane falling behind a bit. Not much action going along right there. I'll think Jeff Lewis is going to try any harder to take that position, but let's take a look at where Derek Hamill is again. Last time we saw him, I believe he was... Oh, nope, he's gotten by Miura. He's gotten by Nick Bees as well. Nick Bees' 4 race wins this season just didn't seem to count for much at the end, did they? Didn't. So now it's Derek Hamill trying to get by Tito Peters. You see Isaiah Monica, Ryan Lewis, and Adam Lewis. That's funny. What? No, Isaiah Monica, Adam Lewis, and Ryan Lewis. Okay. Ryan Lewis filing in front of Tito Peters. That's going to help Derek Hamill move up the field a bit. Definitely good to have some friends out there on the racetrack that will help you out. Be a bit selfless, actually. Obviously, Takahashi and Smith aren't providing any of that assistance for Jeff Lewis there. Kana Matsuda, Zachary Taylor looking pretty comfortable in third and second. I say, as Kana Matsuda tries to the inside line, Zachary Taylor's forced to the outside. This is an interesting fight for second place. They're side-by-side through turn 4. Taylor having better speed through the turn, as always. Matsuda filing in behind them, so that move wasn't for much. Takahashi trying to get by Smith now. This might be of some aid to Jeff Lewis. Lewis goes to the outside behind Smith. Takahashi to the inside. She's got a nose in front of Smith through the turn, but she's also got the disadvantage of Matsuda's car in front. She's got some help from Weissmuller as well. Smith to the outside. So that's Takahashi and Weissmuller on the inside, looking like they can get some positions here. Good stuff from these two. I say, as Kana Matsuda and Zachary Taylor head to the inside line once again, and they block those three. And now Patrick Smith and Jeff Lewis have an open line. They're side by side through the turn. Who's going to make it? It's going to be Smith. Smith's going to hold 4th position. Deny it from the 4 car. Jeff Lewis is going to remain behind him. Let's see. Where's Bob and Flo sliding up the track? There's lots of people sliding up the track, actually. Where's Derek Hamill? Derek Hamill's dropped off the face of the earth, hasn't he? Nope, he's gotten by Takumi Fujiwara and, well, looks like Kiba Kiganaha and Isaiah Monaco. I say his name? Takumi Fujiwara, so yeah. Or Takumi Fujiwara, or Taco Meme. Apparently that's the thing. Yeah, Bob and Flo were doing this weird thing where he's running the outside line, so Derek Hamill rather comfortably into the top 20. Pretty good stuff from him. Takahashi's going to beat Patrick Smith to the line for 4th spot. And here comes Jeff Lewis on the inside as well. And I say as he files in behind Takahashi again. Now Takahashi's trying to get by Kana Matsuda. Kana Matsuda being challenged for 3rd spot. Quite an interesting fight you're seeing right there. Zachary Taylor has a clear line for 2nd spot, but he could very well be challenged by the multitude of cars right behind him. Kana Matsuda looking to the outside. She's got plenty of pace. No, they're get to, oh my days! That's that's the goats. Okay, that's the goat. Caution's out. That's the point I'm trying to get to here. Oh, the goat getting taken out. His teammate as well. Let's see what went wrong here. Well, we were talking about just interesting stuff. People trying to get into the pits. The goat taking Reggie Filzame out, sending him into Bob and Flo's path. Not too much damage to those two, and then the goat spun out of his own accord, nearly taking out championship contender Derek Hamill, of course. I almost said Dale. Wow, how about that? And then Reggie Filzame taking out Asa Samir. So Reggie Filzame, clearly the black sheep, despite not driving a black car even. And Reggie Filzame, I don't know, he's looking like he's out of this race. That it will have much impact on the result, will it? I don't think it will. And the Ghost realized that he's lost his front left tire. That's him into the pits. So he's actually behind Derek Hamill. Derek Hamill benefiting the most from this caution. And where's Jeff Lewis? Oh, disaster for him. He's in this pack of cars that's in front of the race leader, so I think Jeff Lewis's hopes of a race winner dashed, at least winning the championship. They've gone straight into the toilet because of none other than, ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT. It's definitely good news for Derek Hamill, of course, so Ryan Monaco leading the race. He's followed by Yuki Hagiwara, Derek Hamill, the GOAT, and Eric Monaco. Adam Lewis, Takumi Fujiwara, Bob and Flip, and Nick Bees, and Ryan Herman rounding out the top 10. So, yeah, there's that. Now, Zachary Taylor, Kana Matsuda, Shigeaki Takahashi, of course, getting screwed over as well. So when we restart, yeah, Zachary Taylor, Kana Matsuda, Shigeaki Takahashi, Jeff Lewis, and Rupert Weissmuller will be leading the field. But of course, the race leader will be Ryan Monaco. He's followed by Yuki Hagiwara, Derek Hamill, the GOAT, Eric Monaco, Adam Lewis, Takumi Fujiwara, Bob and Flo, Nick Bees, and Ryan Herman. Those are your top 10. It's 10 laps to go as we go back to green here at Homestead, Miami. Let's see what the GOAT does. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's flying by Ryan Monaco. Of course, Hagiwara and Hamill. It'll still be Hamill in 4th place, which is better than where Jeff Lewis is. Quite a precarious situation for him. He's got no chance, does he? He's about to get lapped by the GOAT, and it's almost very certain that the GOAT will lap him because, you know, reasons. Guess we might as well do some GOAT following while we're at it. Yeah, we can look at Derek Hamill instead. Derek Hamill side by side with Yuki Hagiwara. Definitely want to get in front of her. Gonna want to get. If you remember where that's from. My parents are going on date night. They're leaving me alone. The New York Times, he's powerful and tender. His emotion will heal your heart. This Japanese skater may be the best ever with the Olympics' most rabid fans. Probably inspired by Yuri on Ice. Maybe it is Yuri, what's his face? Whichever one it is, I don't know. Goat slicing and dicing through these cars there. He's past Ganaha, he's past Smith, he's past Nagato. No, he's not past Nagato. He's barely past Smith, and he's just past Ganaha. I don't know why I'm smoking, but it must be really strong. So he's past Smith now. His name is a bit more accurate. He's past the other Smith. He's past Nagato as well. He's gone past David Keys, past Altina. No, he's almost past Altina. This is pretty boring. He's nudging Weissmuller out of the way. He's right behind Jeff Lewis. Insult to injury. Jeff Lewis getting lapped by the GOATs. One fell swoop. He takes out Matsuda and Takahashi as well before the line. And he's in front of Taylor after the line. He's the front of the pack, leading the race. It's just absolute scenes for the GOAT, of course, but it's even better stuff for, of course, Derek Hamill, who's fighting Ryan Monaco for 2nd place. Derek Hamill might be content with just this podium here. He definitely would have preferred to go for the race win, but nobody's challenging the GOAT, and Hamill better accept that. He'd better. Take a look at your lap times. The GOAT has 2.9 seconds faster than everybody else at the very least. Typical stuff. Kana Matsuda is the 2nd fastest lap. Then Patrick Smith, Jeff Lewis. Well, he's faster than Derek Hamill. Derek Hamill is the 20th fastest lap, which is only about 0.23. 0.023. No, 0.23. Yeah, 0.23. I think you get the point. Then Zachary Taylor and Takumi Fujiwara, Roush teammates, have the same lap time. Shigeaki Takahashi has a decent one. Hibiki Ganaha 8th fastest, Yuki Nagato 9th fastest, and Rupert Weissmuller 10th fastest. Still looking a bit loose as he heads out of that turn there. It's going to be 4 laps to go for him when he crosses the line. Lap 25, the GOAT's leading the race. Lap 26, the GOAT's leading the race. White flag is out for the GOAT! And actually, Yuki Hagiwara has managed to get in front of Derek Hamill, but details. Real details here. Actually, Derek Hamill behind Chiaki Sadaki as well, even though she's a lap down. It's still better than where Jeff Lewis is. Jeff Lewis just riding here in front of this pack. He's not even fighting Matsuda or Takahashi for a decent position anymore. He's not even in the top 10. It's just sad scenes for Jeff Lewis. It's definitely going to be happy scenes for the GOAT as he wins today's race at Homestead, Miami. Right about now. There we go. The GOAT winning the final race of the season. But more importantly, Derek Hamill is the man today. He's led the championship for quite a bit. He's been doing pretty well. Decent results all over the board. Whatever you think of Derek Hamill, you're going to have to admit that he is a quality driver, and he's going to walk home today with the 2017 TMMCS Memorial Cup Series Championship title. Yeah, I couldn't afford to buy a trophy for him. You'll have to settle for it. The GOAT was fastest in practice, and who's the slowest? Yukio Hagiwara finished 3rd today. Yeah, how about that? The GOAT was fastest in qualifying, and slowest was Alexander Cornish because of reasons. The GOAT was fastest in happy hour. You know, in the distant second was none other than Derek Hamill. Alan Walker was slowest. The GOAT wins today. Ryan Monaco and Yuki Hagiwara on the podium. Derek Hamill, your champion, 4th. Eric Monaco, 5th. Takumi Fujiwara, 6th. Bob and Flobo, 7th. Nick Bees, 8th. John Trun, 9th. And Ryan Herman, 10th. Tori Hamill, last of the lead lap finishers. Adam Lewis, 1st of the finishers who were a lap down. Then Zachary Taylor, Shiriki Takahashi, Kana Matsuda, Jeff Lewis, Rupert Weissmuller, Sonic Geltina, Tsubasa Ibiki, Yuki Nagito, Bob Smith, Hibika Ganaha, Patrick Smith, Daniel Volas, Isaiah Monaco, Constantine Bardley. The GOAT's doing a Polish victory lap. NASCAR, Alan Walker, James Saunders, Chai Sadiki, Alexander Cornish, Michael Pedersen, Ike Hidaka, Chip McGee, Ozzy Zamir, Ryan Lewis, and last of the people to finish a lap down, Zach Mills, and watch the GOAT do a stupid. We gotta get a better look at that. And you can see, it's one of those situations when you're going towards someone, nobody knows who should move, who should turn. So, we'll look at Ryan Herman's perspective on that one. He knows that the GOAT's going towards him, so he doesn't know which way he should turn. And he gets absolutely taken out. Absolutely taken out. Where were we? Taylor Brian Price retired from the race, and Reggie Philzame had an accident. Take that with a pinch of salt. At least the pace car won't be lonely. Ryan Herman's going to be sitting there for quite a while. Championship chase comes to an end. The GOAT wins at Homestead as Derek Hamill takes the championship. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Final standings. Derek Hamill is your champion. Jeff Lewis, 78 whole more points behind than he was at the beginning of the race. 188 points down. Zachary Taylor finished 3rd, Hibiki Ganaha 4th, Adam Lewis 5th, Yuki Nagato 6th, Eric Monaco 7th, Shiriki Takahashi 8th, Patrick Smith 9th, and Ryan Monaco 10th. Absolutely scintillating stuff for those guys at the top 10. In the top 10, Rupert Weissmuller 11th, Nick Bees 12th, Ozzy Zamir 13th, Isaiah Monaco 14th. Your defending champion, yeah, it was okay. Bob and Flobo 15th, Sonic Geltina 16th. For all the crap we gave her about crashing out all the time, she did decently. Ryan Herman 17th. Actually, we should say a few things about everybody, as we usually do. Derek Hamill, he's a champion. He really deserved it. Jeff Lewis, 2nd place. He tried really hard. That's all we know. Zachary Taylor 3rd. Absolutely fantastic performance all season long. Hibiki Ganaha 4th. Pretty decent results as well. 3 wins. That's very good. Adam Lewis 5th. Decent stuff. Decent stuff. No wins, but still plenty of good results. Keep hitting my watch on stuff and it's starting to freak me out. Yuki Nagato 6th. She also had quite a few decent performances. Plenty of top 10s, of course. A lot of these guys in the top of the field had plenty of top 10s and top 5s as well. Eric Monaco 7th. Pretty decent stuff. Shiriki Takahashi 8th. Decent. She did kind of better at the end of the season, which is good. Patrick Smith 9th. Always a good driver. Had some good results. Ryan Monaco 10th. All the Monacos in the top 15 at the very least. Ryan Monaco doing pretty well. 2 wins. Respectable. Rupert Weissmuller 11th. For his debut season, he had quite a showing and 2 wins to show for it. Nick B's 12th, those 4 race wins at the beginning didn't count for much at the end, but Nick B's is still quite respectable as a driver. Ozzy Samir at 13th, no wins, only a few top 5s and top 10s, but still great performance. Isaiah Monica 14th was a defending champion, and he sure showed at the beginning of the season, but let it all go in the end. Still very good stuff. Bob and Floba 15th, also debuting this season. Fantastic stuff and good results, really, in general. Sonic Yeltina 16th, yep, the crasher. It's mostly the goat's fault, but we'll gloss over that. She did pretty well. Brian Herman 17th, also a debuter. 2 wins, 3 top 5s, 9 top 10s. Quite a few laps led. That's an absolute lie. 17 laps led. So not a lot of laps led, but obviously he led some important ones. Takumi Fujiwara 18th. He did pretty well. You know, not as well as last season, but respectable. The GOAT 19th. I'm just gonna point out the 28 poles he had. Tito Peters 20th. Very good stuff, of course. You know, respectable from Zachary Taylor's teammate in F1, who obviously has a reputation of his own. And that's your top 20. Bottom 20, everyone's a winner, let's be honest. Yukio Hagiwara 21st. Some average results, but overall it was decent. It was decent. She had those 2 laps led in like New Hampshire or something. It got her the win. Just fantastic stuff. James Saunders 22nd, good driver. Okay results. Bit unlucky this season, I would say. That's what I chalk it up to. Bob Smith 23rd, it was his debut, and he got some good results. He got a win, so it's always good. Hidaka 24th, also a debut. 2 wins, that's very good. 5 top 5s and 8 top 10s. Decent results. Can't be disappointed. Michael Pedersen 25th, debut. Not a lot to show for it, but decent. He got 1 lap led. There's always next season. Chip McGee 26th. Not a lot of great results, but can't really complain. Debut again. Constantine Bardlaven. Is it his debut? Forget. Oh well. Not the best results. I'm not gonna start pooing over everybody, alright? Alan Walker 28th. It was okay. It could have gone worse. John Tron 29th, debut. It was okay. Again. Taylor Brian Price 30th. You should retire. I'm just kidding. But seriously. But seriously. I'm kidding about being serious. Boom, paradox. Chai Kasanaki 31st in the 31 car. It was okay. Reggie Filzane 32nd. He did better than a lot of other people. Zach Mills 33rd. He was really unlucky. He should have done better. Seiwa Saibiki 34th. Also a bit of a meme. You know, Kana Matsuda 35th. Yeah, didn't she talk about retiring? Maybe she should. I don't know. Stick to F1 or something. You should try F1 again. Or just the IKEA series. Yeah, all these guys have finished in the bottom 10. Try the IKEA series. You might find it slightly easier. Slightly. Well, next season, obviously. Ryan Lewis 36th. It was okay. It was okay season. Tora Hamill 37th. She was always at the back of the field, so, you know. NASCAR 38th. Pretty embarrassing from a guy named NASCAR, but oh well. Finally, Alexander Cornish 39th. Just a bit of a joke. Even though he had a pole. He had a pole. And is the only guy here who had 0 top 5s. That really speaks to Alexander Cornish's results. He's just there to fill up the numbers. And last place, Daniel Voiles. What happened, man? I saw you at the front of the field all the time earlier this season. Now it's time for most polls. The GOAT, obviously. 28. Everybody else only had 1 apiece. Adam Lewis, Yuki Nagato, Eric Monica, Rupert Weiss, Mila Bob and Flobo, Yukio Hagiwara, James Saunders, and Alexander Cornish. Most wins. The GOAT with 5. Nick Bees had 4. So, Hibiki Gana had 3. Ryan Monica, Rupert Weiss, Mila Bob and Flobo, Ryan Herman, and Nai Hidaki were all 2-time winners. Derek Hamill, Jeff Lewis, Zachary Taylor, Yuki Nagato, Eric Monaco, Isaiah Monaco, Takumi Fujiwara, Tito Peters, Yuki Hagiwara, Bob Smith, Taylor Brian Price, Chai Kisatagi, Zach Mills, and NASCAR, all winners at least once. Jeff Lewis, Zachary Taylor, Hibiki Ghana had 10 top 5s. Derek Hamill, Ryan Monaco, and the GOAT 9. Yuki Nagato, Eric Monaco, Rupert Weissmuller 8th. Those top 10s, Yuki Nagato with 16, Derek Hamill, Zachary Taylor all had 15. Hibiki Ghana and Ryan Monaco all had 14. Most DNFs. Wow. The GOAT with 9, obviously. Sonic Guillotina had 8. Daniel Volos and Tito Peters both had 7. Alexander Cornish, Tsubasa Hibiki, Zach Mills, Michael Pedersen, James Saunders all having 6. Least, Derek Hamill, Eric Monaco, Shiriki Takahashi, and Patrick Smith only 1 DNF. Nick Biazanza Samir, Yuki Hagiwara, Bob Smith, Ali Hidaka, Taylor Brian Price, Chad Kisatagi, Ryan Lewis, all only 2. Zachary Taylor, Adam Lewis, Yuki Nagato, Ryan Monaco, Rupert Weissmuller, Ryan Herman, and Kanamatsu only had 3. Most laps completed. Most laps led the GOAT with 352. Crazy. Bob and Flo didn't even come close with 78. Hibiki Ghana had 765. Yeah, I think we're done with all these other extra stats. So, it's been hanafuda, it's been a time and a half, an honor. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you in the next video.